everybody! We're back with another wine experience, and I'm so excited because we're going to do another blind tasting. Oh my, it's so exciting. My wonderful helpers here today are Leif, Sarah, Vonnegut, and Isaac. They're going to help us tease out all of the nuances of these wines about which they know nothing.
We know nothing about wine.
Well, no, they know a lot about wine. But all they know now at this moment is that they're white wines. So we're going to do a blind tasting of 2 white wines. And we're going to taste them, talk about them, and then I will slowly reveal some of the characteristics of the wines to see if it matches anything that we discuss. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's go in. Okay, so here we go. Let's go with the right wine first. All right, we're all doing this one. And the nose is very fruity, very floral even. Wow. And almost zero viscosity, almost no legs at all. But a really lovely nose. What do we think?
Oh.
No legs, lovely nose. Maybe it's a skink.
So it's a little tart.
Oh, they have legs though.
It's a little tart.
Yeah, it's a snake.
Yeah, it's a snake. There you go. Yeah.
It's a little tart, but it's probably its youth. It might be better later, but I'm finding it's a little tart. You don't get the fruit. You're getting too much of the.
Well, I had a really strong grapey taste, which isn't necessarily what you always get with wine, right?
And I got
Right.
some honey.
Some honey.
Cool.
Seriously,
I'm just a little. I'm a little. I'm finding it a little
I
flat.
was gonna say I really don't taste much of anything.
I'm finding it a
It is
little
a little
flat,
flat.
and it's not super effusive in acidity or floral. It's not bad. Now the thing we do with wine to give it a chance, we don't want to disparage a wine right off the bat, because not all wines are meant to be drunk alone. So let's try a little cheese. We have a very mild brie and a little goat cheese here, and some bread, neutral bread. Go ahead and have a little cheese and or bread, and yes, please.
Yeah,
and, then
yeah.
and then what we'll do is see if that improves the experience, changes the experience at all. I toasted the bread. It's a Acme something, Acme Levain, yeah.
Also, we'll see what happens when it gets warmer.
That's a good point too. It's been out of the fridge for half an hour.
An error.
Yeah, and oxidation, yes. Madam, you're gonna have a little cheese.
Cheese.
So the bread alone isn't doing it much help. I'm a little underwhelmed, although I've now less of the tartness, right? The bread absorbs whatever creates the tartness. So I'm getting a little more fruit, so I like that.
Oh, which cheese did you guys have with it?
I haven't had cheese yet.
Oh.
I went for the
Went goat.
goat.
I went brie.
Yeah, goat is good to tone down tannins in a red wine. In a white wine, neutral is probably better.
Put a little bit about here.
Ooh, the cheese is nice.
All right.
Really good.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Well, I feel like the cheese killed a little bit of the wine for me. I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's just mostly tart, and I lost some of the honey. So I was actually, I was digging this.
You were digging
like
it?
that.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little less going on
That
there.
was a Debbie Downer for you.
Adding the cheese.
A little Debbie.
Yeah.
What do you think, Monica?
I haven't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
retried
it's
the
a
wine.
good
It's if I didn't know anything about the wine, I would say after adding the cheese and the bread, it tastes like a very sort of middle of the road Sauvignon Blanc,
Oh.
without any sort of featuring characteristics.
Oh.
In that respect, it's sort of your Leif. It sort of takes out whatever
Yeah.
little thing was going for it.
I'm getting a little of the honey.
I
now that you-
like
Yeah.
that.
You like it?
with
With the cheese and the bread, yeah.
yes.
Yeah, it softens some of the tartness, but it loses some of the distinctness in it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, anybody want to make a wild guess? It is not a Sauvignon Blanc. That's your
No, I can tell it's not Sauvignon Blanc or Chardonnay,
correct. You're very good.
but
There's not
Did
no.
you say Chenin Blanc?
No, it's not a Chenin Blanc. So, well, okay. So we'll what I'll do is we'll taste the second one, and then I'll start giving little hints.
Okay.
To see what
Okay.
we're doing. All right. So now we've got to first make sure our palates are clear.
Could be an Albarino.
No, just a little bright.
No, they're a little more minerally usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make sure your palate is clean. You want a little bit of bread. Okay. Ooh, now the second one. Now this has that a barnyard type of thing.
Very
going on.
barnyard.
Wow.
That's really odd.
Yeah.
It's different from a Chardonnay barnyard.
It's thinking, yeah.
I am
Well, it's
now
not just
drinking.
distinct.
It might be corked.
It's
I can smell a little gas.
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is-
yeah.
Did you
So
know?
it's gone.
before?
Did
No,
you
I didn't
buy
know.
it?
I did
Oh, it's
buy
gone
it.
bad?
I don't know.
You can
Well,
return it.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
No human can.
I
do that.
don't even want to
Oh my
taste
God.
Try
it.
it?
No, I can't. I just
No,
can't.
the smell is
Oh
so
my
It's
bad.
a
Whatever.
serious sulfurous rotten.
Yes.
Yeah, it smells
It
really
is.
bad.
It is
that
an
is
unusual
fascinating.
experience.
So there you go. Wines.
That was
keep it
quick.
So the
Wow.
theme was to have
Would you
been.
have me push it away for you?
Yeah, the theme. We'll pour it out in a minute. But the
Oh my
theme.
No, no,
the-
this is my good one.
Well, that was,
Oh, sorry.
I already pushed it out. God,
The
that's
theme
very
was
bad
Push
smell.
yours away.
the
you don't know
theme.
which is which.
Oh,
Yeah.
so the
Oh.
theme was to have been, and I'll cut this out in a minute.
Mm.
Hey, come on in. We're doing our video, but we'll be done in a second. So the
I
theme.
can.
Okay,
Oh,
here we go. We're back to the video now. Okay, the theme was to have been one wine from a particular area of Europe and another wine made to be akin to that, but made in America.
That's a cool thing.
Right? So the idea was, were we going to be able to taste the old world wine and then distinguish it from the new world version of it? Were we going to be able to say anything about the winemaker in North America doing something interesting with North American grown grapes versus European grapes? Unfortunately, one of them did not hold his end of the bargain up.
No.
No,
So,
sad.
the
You have another
region
bottle?
of that particular one, no. But the that's okay. The region was Friuli.
Oh, really?
Yes, and
Speak freely.
yes, and Friuli makes wonderful white wines. They don't use a single grape; they use multiple grapes, and you can use Friuliano grape, but they also mix it with other grapes. And we're in the middle of the video, so we're not going to be talking.
There's
Ken's
a
gonna
whole
wait.
side
Ken will
conversation
wait.
happening.
He'll wait a minute. And so it's okay. The conversation doesn't need to happen. The Friuliano region produces all different characteristics of wine and mixtures of grapes and so on. That was the one that went bad.
Oh.
That was corked. So Ken, you survived not having to taste
Did you
this
like the
thing.
whip?
It was really horrible.
But
You-
you know, we
it's
should
hard
give
to
him first
imagine
one
how
and
disgusting
get
it
his
is.
Oh, of course,
opinion.
of course.
Anyway.
None of
No,
us
none
have
of them.
tasted it.
So what we'll do is
Michael did.
the second one make her feel bad, so I won't even mention that wine.
We
But
should.
okay,
People won't buy it, you know.
Well, no, 'cause it
they-
could
this
just
might
be
be
one
one bad
bad
bottle. This
Ah.
one bottle.
It could be the importer's fault.
The
Or
American
the bottle.
version of this is from Long Island.
Oh.
The from Bridgehampton,
Wow.
on way out at
wow.
the end of the island.
Yeah.
And this particular wine is called Mosaico, and
I've seen them.
yeah. And this wine was recommended by Eric Asimov, the wine critic of the New York Times, and I got it a couple of years ago, and I like it. It's not, I think it's not on par with good Friuli wines, but it's not bad. It's like a nice little surrogate. The other thing I would say is that if that were better, we would be delighted to know that they're both under $40.
Hmm.
So they're approachable and you can get them and
So
nice.
this is the American one?
Correct.
Okay.
All right, so that was our little foray into Friuli and an attempt by this company in Bridgeport. I can't read the winemaker, but it's Mosaico, Bridgehampton, and the wine is Mosaico, and the theme there, of course, is that it's about 7 different grapes that go into this wine. So it's like a mosaic of grapes.
Oh.
Thank you.
All right.